Dust kicks up beneath my wheels, the highway calls my name. The past fades like the taillights in a rearview frame. A leather jacket on my back, the wind against my skin. I'm chasing down a freedom that lies somewhere within. I'm riding into the sunset, where the sky burns red and gold. The desert whispers secrets, stories yet untold. With every mile I'm lighter, I'm leaving it all behind. Out here beneath the heavens, I've got freedom on my mind. The engine hums a lullaby, a melody of steel. Each curve and turn a chapter in the story that I feel. No chains to bind my spirit, no shadows at my heel. Just the open road before me and the beauty of the real. I'm riding into the sunset, where the sky burns red and gold. The desert whispers secrets, stories yet untold. With every mile I'm lighter, I'm leaving it all behind. Out here beneath the heavens, I've got freedom on my mind. The horizon pulls me closer, like a beacon in the night. The past can't touch me now, I've found my guiding light. The scars I've carried fade away, the wind it wipes them clean. Out here on this highway, I'm finally feeling seen. I'm riding into the sunset, where the sky burns red and gold. The desert whispers secrets, stories yet untold. With every mile I'm lighter, I'm leaving it all behind. Out here beneath the heavens, I've got freedom on my mind. Harley growls beneath the moonlit sky, a lone rider chasing where the echoes lie. The stars above, his compass in the night. State lines fade in the rear view's quiet light. The wind whispers secrets, old as the plains. The road hums a tune through the tires' refrain. With every mile, a piece of him unwinds, guided by the stars in the engine's binds. Across the border, the shadows stretch along. The night sings low, a lonesome song. With the hum of the road and the spark of his fire, he rides through the dark, a dreamer, a flyer. Dust on his boots, stories carved in his face. The journey's his home, a restless embrace. The towns roll by like ghosts in the haze. He rides through the hours, losing track of the days. symphony played on highways and scars. Each twist of a throttle, a prayer to the night, carving through the darkness, chasing the light. Across the border, the shadows stretch along. The night sings low, a lonesome song. With the hum of the road and the spark of his fire, he rides through the dark, a dreamer, a flyer. Across the border, the shadows stretch along. The night sings low, a lonesome song. With the hum of the road and the spark of his fire, he rides through the dark, a dreamer, a flyer. Dust still rises on that old gravel lane, where the oak trees whisper my boyhood name. The barn leans heavy, but it's standing still, like a ghost of the dreams that I left on this hill. The fence posts are crooked, the paint's worn thin, but I see my father's hands in every nail driven in. The wind hums a tune that I've heard before, a melody calling me back through the door. Back to the old ranch where my roots run deep, where the nights were quiet and the stars would keep. I left with a fire, but I returned with a tear, back to the old ranch after all these years. The creek still whispers where I used to roam, with bare feet splashing, it felt like home. The barn loft's dusty, but the hay still smells sweet. Memories linger where the past and present meet. I hear mama's laughter, see dad in the field. They're loving this land, was their unbroken shield. But the echoes fade softly as the sun starts to fall, and I'm left with the silence that answers it all. Back to the old ranch where my roots run deep, where the nights were quiet and the stars would keep. I left with a fire, but I returned with a tear, back to the old ranch after all these years. The Harley growls as the night takes hold, a lone rider chasing dreams untold. State lines blur beneath the wheels hum, guided by stars where the wild calls from. Under the heavens, the road unwinds, each mile a memory left behind. The sound of the engine, a hymn so true, a lonesome tune for a soul born to move. The wind cut sharp through the desert chill, a ghost in the night chasing his will. The moonlight dances on the open road, carrying burdens no one else knows. Under the heavens, the road unwinds, each mile a memory left behind. The sound, the engine, a hymn so true, a lonesome tune for a soul born to move. Each state sign whispers, keep pressing on. The stars his compass till the night is gone. Freedom's a fire burning deep in his chest. He's a man unchained, searching for rest. The sun starts to rise, paints the sky in gold, but the rider's spirit will never grow old. The journey's the answer, the road's his creed, the stars and his Harley, all that he needs. Under the heavens, the road unwinds, each mile a memory left behind. The sound, the engine, a hymn so true, a lonesome tune for a soul born to move. Oh, all to move. The sun sinks low on the western sky, a rusted old pickup and a heart to fly. The tires kick dust on a lonesome lane, chasing down freedom, shaking off the chain. A worn out map on the passenger seat, the radio hums a familiar beat. Windows down, let the warm wind roll. This old truck carries my restless soul down a dusty road where the wild hearts go, and dreams in the rear view, the future in tow. No telling where this highway bends, just a man, a truck, and a dream that never ends. The engine growls, a faithful old friend. Every mile feels like a life to mend. Fields of gold stretch far and wide. With every turn I feel alive inside. There's a freedom out here, it's hard to define. In the hum of the wheels, the horizon line. No The sun sinking low on the wide open plains, the wind in my face, it's calling my name. On my Harley I ride through the amber waves, chasing the freedom the open road gave. Through North Dakota, where the skies stretch wide, the rumble beneath me, my steel horse and pride. With the prairie winds whispering, carrying me on this two-wheel journey, I'm riding free. The Badlands rise in the evening's soft glow, a rugged old beauty the land seems to know. Each mile I travel, each turn that I take, leaves a trail of my soul in the dust that I make. Through North Dakota, where the skies stretch wide, the rumble beneath me, my steel horse and pride. With the prairie winds whispering, carrying me on this two-wheel journey, I'm riding free. The stars light the road as the night settles in. Each twist of the throttle feels like a win. No fences, no boundaries, just me and the sky. On the wings of my Harley, I'm learning to fly. Through North Dakota, where the skies stretch wide, the rumble beneath me, my steel horse and pride. With the prairie winds whispering, carrying me on this two-wheel journey, I'm riding free. Of the old dirt road, where the wildflowers bloom and the river flows, she watched him ride with the evening breeze, a silhouette beneath the mesquite trees. Her daddy warned, don't you fall too fast, but her heart was hooked when he tipped his hat. With a lassoed moon and a midnight charm, she found her place in his steady arms. Under the Texas stars so bright, two hearts danced in the soft starlight. A farmer's daughter and a cowboy's dream, love grew wild like a prairie stream. He sang her songs by the cattle fence, his voice so warm it just made sense. The crickets played and the coyotes cried while she held his hand, her heart open wide. The world stood still, no need for more, with boots on dirt and hearts to explore. The Texas wind whispered soft and low, telling secrets only lovers know. Under the Texas stars so bright, two hearts danced in the soft starlight. A farmer's daughter and a cowboy's dream. Love grew wild like a prairie stream. My face like a bitter old foe. Stars hang heavy where the tall pines grow. Boots sunk deep in the frostbitten ground. Lonely cowboy where no souls are found. Wolves they gather in the shadow of the hill. Their eyes burn bright like they're ready to kill. But I sing my song to the ghosts of the plain, hoping my voice cuts through the freezing pain. A canvas black and white. Snow falls gentle, but it cuts deep inside. Oh, no one to hold me, no hand in my own. Just me and these wolves in this world of stone. Lost and forlorn. sky face burns like fire. Road hums low like a secret lyre. Dust kicks up, memories gone cold. Every mile's a story never told. Steel and rubber meet the ground. Heartbeats lost, but the wheels still sound. Eyes on the line, but the soul looks back, chasing dreams down a faded track. Silence screams louder than a crowded room, tells the truth where lies can't bloom. No words spoken, but it all feels clear on this open road where there's no fear. Sky splits, white paints the world in red. Sun sinks slow like a whispered thread. Every crack in the asphalt sings a song of freedom carried on the wings. Ghosts of yesterday ride along, their voices quiet, but their pull is strong. Shadows dance where the headlights play, a silent choir leading the way. Silence screams louder than a crowded room, tells the truth where lies can't bloom. No words spoken, but it all feels clear on this open road where there's no fear. Dust still rising, boots worn thin. Crowd gone wild, that rush within. Rope in hand, the bull gave fight. Victory tasted sweet tonight. Whiskey flows like a river wide. Friends all gathered by my side. Dance till dawn under neon skies. Rodeo high, won't ever die. Boots on wood, the floorboards creak. Laughter loud, no words to speak. Sweat and dust mix with the light. This is our home, this is our fight. Whiskey flows like a river wide. Friends all gathered by my side. Dance till dawn under neon skies. Rodeo high, won't ever die. Stars above, but the bar feels close. Stories told of what we love most. Another round, let's raise the glass. Hold tight to now, let the moment last. Whiskey flows like a river wide. like a river wide. Friends all gathered by my side. Dance till dawn.